YouTube.com/Tim Westwood TV.
It's Tim Westwood TV back with another super lit freestyle from Ghana's hottest.
Another super lit freestyle from Ghana's hottest. He said it, not me. Ghana's another lit. Not just the first one where you do need be lit. When you come to another lit one, there's a background story behind this. Yes, I've got the gist for you as to how and why Lyrical Joe had to go back for a part 2, or why he was called back for a part 2. I will talk during the course of this video. This one be part 1. We go do the first 5 to 6 minutes. Then the part 2 tomorrow we go do the second part. So if you have not subscribed yet, kindly subscribe, put a post notification bell on. And let us cook!
My man Lyrical Joe, let's get it.
Let's get it. I really like his dressing here. Like, hey, this is be man.
Welcome to church. You're looking at the God MC. Competition goes blind when I IMCs. IMCs, I'm feeling like Moses. I split MCs. They dance ballet around my name, they tiptoe. I'm Merlin, unleashing the dragon like Cisco. Perfecto, I feel like a surgeon of lipo. Just in case hip hop let the
he's spitting. I checked out on him this morning to find out whether he was pregnant after this thing was released. Because the way he was spitting on the beat, he told me he's not pregnant. But I still don't understand why he's spitting. See. This whole setup be guy. Like, Lyrical Joe be the guyest rapper in Ghana. Lyrical Joe be the guyest rapper. This whole setup be guy. You know they sit for the sofa top. It is for the way the guitar they blend plus in color, the dress of the color, where the speaker they oh goodness. And this is too dope.
Welcome to church. You're looking at the God MC. Competition goes blind when I IMC.
He says, welcome to church. You are looking at the God MC. Right now, Lyrical Joe says, manifest no be the God MC anymore. He is the God MC. So welcome to church. You they can't worship God and he is the God MC. He mentioned something in addition.
Church. You're looking at the God MC. Competition goes blind when I IMCs.
Competitions go blind when I MCs. When I MCs. The competitions will go blind. They will all... Every time I come in and I see the other rappers and I eye them, they all go blind by force. They can't stand it. Instead, MCs, competition go blind when I MC. When I become the MC of a program. When I MC programs, the other competitions, they go blind. Hook.
IMCs, I'm feeling like Moses. I split MCs.
He says he's feeling like Moses. He splits MCs. Rappers in the board, there's a kind of chain. And also Moses, when Moses splitted, is it the Red Sea? That's what he's talking about.
I'm Merlin unleashing the dragon like Cisco.
He says he's Merlin unleashing the dragon like Cisco. And also he says rappers. No, this one I have to take it.
I'm feeling like Moses. I split MCs. They dance ballet around my name. They tiptoe.
They dance by, but when they hear his name, they tiptoe. But whenever they hear that Lyrical Joe is coming, they even walk in fear. But when Lyrical Joe is, and I can say, or cry near around, and if the cats know they are around, the mice go they fool around. Lyrical Joe says they will be dancing around, but when they hear his name, they will begin to tiptoe to run away when they hear his name.
I'm Merlin unleashing the dragon like Cisco.
He says I'm Merlin unleashing the dragon like Cisco. Merlin and the Dragon. It be movie Merlin and also Cisco is an American musician and a songwriter. He has an album titled Unleash the Dragon. That is the reference. Hey, me know double. Merlin, that movie, you know, and then also Cisco's album. Oh goodness.
Perfecto, I feel like a surgeon of lipo. Just in case hip hop let the hip go. I don't.
Perfecto. No. Yeah, he said perfecto. No. Let me take this.
I'm Merlin unleashing the dragon like Cisco. Perfecto, I feel like a surgeon of lipo.
Perfecto, I feel like the surgeon of light. Like a surgeon of light. It comes straight. Light travels in a straight line. So he said, and a straight line is a perfect line. So he says perfecto, he's perfect. He feels like he's a surgeon of a light. Once you remove the anti-surgeon, some lights do have anti-surgeon at the front there. Once you remove it, the light surges out straight up. Lyrical Joe says he's perfect, like how a light travels in a straight line. Cook.
Just in case hip hop let the hip go. I don't drag words with them, I don't stammer. Reap what you sow, you got the right farmer.
He says, reap what you sow, you've got the right farmer. You know, farmers sow seeds and then they reap. And also, he said he doesn't drag words with them. He's not a stammerer. He doesn't stammer. So he doesn't drag words with them. You know, to drag words with someone means to have an argument with them. And you know, stammerers sometimes they drag words, like they don't say words straightforward. Sometimes they drag the words. Maybe a word back, they don't know if you say I'm straight, them go drag them. And also, Lyrical Joe is also referenced that with dragging or having an argument with people. He says the other person, they are not worth it. He doesn't stammer, so he won't drag words with them. He will not argue with them. Cook!
Playing them keys and they're pulling my strings. I feel it in my organs, so here's the right drama. I tell her, baby, you don't gotta stress about your image.
No, he's talking about music here. Listen.
I feel it in my organs.
No.
Just in case hip hop let the hip go. I don't drag words with them, I don't stammer. Reap what you sow, you got the right farmer. They're playing them keys and they're pulling my strings.
They are pulling the M keys and they are pulling his strings. You know, keys on an organ, that keyboard organ. I don't know whether there are some keys called MCs. I mean M keys on keyboard. If you know, drop it in the comment section. That's what he's talking about. Also, he related that to what? Listen. Strings, and you know a guitar. The guitar with the line, but you get strings where you pull the strings out. It gives sound. So he's talking about music here. The keyboard, I mean the organ, and then the guitar.
They're playing them keys and they're pulling my strings. I feel it in my organs, so here's the right drama.
So here is the right drama. He's feeling it in his organs. I mean, that's the organ. He said what they're doing, he's feeling it in his organ. That is a right drama. When they say a drama, I mean, a musical show can also be a drama. That's what he's talking about.
Now, baby, you don't gotta stress about your image. I know it when you speak, if royalty is in your lineage. I am the king who could...
And today be today.
And they're pulling my strings. I feel it in my organs, so here's the right drama. I tell her, baby, you don't gotta stress about your image. I know
He says, baby, you don't have to stress about your image. I already trust you because I know that there is honesty in your lineage. Your mother was honest. Your great grandfathers were honest. So I know it is in your blood. You don't need to stress about how you feel. I don't need to stress about your image right now. I know you from your lineage. It is in your DNA.
When you speak, if royalty is in your lineage, I am the king who colonized English. That's how I understand the Queen's language. Hearts gon' shine when the truth is in the light. It's blood on the pen, tattoos when I write. So
it is blood on the pen, tattoos when I write. When he picks up the pen to write his verses, they come deep. They are deep like blood. Not like deeper than blood. They are deep like blood. And you know, tattoos, they normally have ink at the edge that looks like blood. I mean, dark, which writes the images on people's body. Goodness Lord.
Life ain't fair, but I'm spilling my ink on the skin of life, nigga. Ooh, that's tight. That's a pandemic.
Life is not fair, but he's spilling the ink of life. I mean, on the skin of life.
COVID put the country on lockdown. Same time, I also put the game on lockdown.
He said COVID put the country on a lockdown. We all remember the lockdown. He said it is the same way he has also put the game on a lockdown. Others are switching to sync. Others are dropping one rap song a year, but he has put the rap song on a lockdown. What it rap and not to form all the time. We might back to back. Nobody they do I'm like I'm for Ghana here.
So God ain't safe if you trying to play around with Da Vinci. They can never put my lockdown. Tell them ain't nobody running.
They can never put my lockdown. You know, he first spoke about COVID-19 lockdown, the way he locked down again, and he has talking about another lockdown. He said they can never put my lockdown. They are playing with Da Vinci. There is a lock called Da Vinci lock. The other numbers B, you understand? Da Vinci lock. He said, so he mentioned that before he said they can never put my lock down. They can never pick my lock and put it down. So that lockdown is different from putting the game on a lockdown and also COVID putting the country on a lockdown. Cook!
From the lyrical spree, even when I retire, they ain't climbing my tree. When the game is free from my hands, I'ma still talk that talk. You can call it hands free. When
he said he's on a lyrical spree. Where is this someone is on a spree? Like continuous. You understand? And he said, he mentioned something. Make a ticker.
Spree, even when I retire, they ain't climbing my tree.
Even when he retires, the way he has been on a lyrical tree and built it up higher to the top like a tree. Even if he retires, they will still not reach his tree.
Game is free from my hands. I'ma still talk that talk. You can call it hands free.
So he said even if he dies, they will not reach that tree. But the game will be free from his hands. He will no more be in the game, even when he dies, but he will still talk their talk, even in his dead state. And you can call that what? Hands free, even though the game is not in his hands, but he's talking. So you can call that hands free. This is hands free. I'm not holding it, but I'm listening. Hands free. Goodness.
Nowadays, fan base stresses. Tweet harder than their favorite artist versus.
Oh! Lyrical Joe, cook them. Lyrical Joe, cook them. Cook. Listen.
I'm in my tree when the game is free from my hands. I'ma still talk that talk, you can call it hands-free. When nowadays fan base stresses, tweet harder than their favorite artist versus.
These days, the fan bases are stressing it. They tweet harder about Lyrical Joe than their favorite verses. Your favorite day that he drop songs every day, you never go share a link. Lyrical Joe drop a pet, no man start take a canvas asem. He's referring to you people. Cook.
Yeah, only me in scripture, straight verses. I gave revelations at the Genesis.
He said, hear him. These are scriptures, straight verses. His rap verses are like scriptures, very straight. He gave a revelation in the Genesis. To give a revelation in the, Bible from Genesis to Revelation. Also, he said he gave a revelation to the people in the Genesis. From the beginning, he revealed to us that he was a beast. Simple as that.
Looking at the things that I've seen, put the dream on my wings. For the way that I pop, I'm a king and the prince. I know this will bring out the baby in them. It's umbilical cords when I'm pulling the strings.
It is an umbilical cord when he's pulling the strings. This one will bring the baby out. And umbilical cord connects the baby and the womb. So if you pull the umbilical cord, you are bringing the baby out of them. Cook!
I'm on my radiance, feeling like Asians. How I got patience, hating us audience. Favorite rappers are girls, fucking with each other. All of my ups are some lesbians. I'm
Hi!
a 10, cause if you spell Lyrical Joe, that's a 10.
He said he's a 10 because if you spell Lyrical Joe, that's a 10. Then I'm also a 10 because I'm called Lucas Adoko. 5'5", Ukabuma 10. Cook!
Letter words, pen in the future. I write letter words. Use your favorites, heads for these letter words. I am.
He writes letter words. Use your favorite head. Mon famu favorite T embedded this letter word because it's a sword. It is cutting them. And also use your favorite head for these letter words. When you are writing a letter, sometimes we have letter heads. There is a letter head before. Almost every corporate institution has a letter head that they put. When they write letters, they put the letter words into the letter. That is the reference.
I'm the wall, and I'm against myself, meaning I'm back to back, move forward. Still.
He said he's the wall and he's against himself. Why are you against yourself? That means he's back to back. He's been dropping back. He is the wall and he's against himself. There is a wall here, and if there is a wall there, he is also as the wall. There are two walls, and the walls are facing each other. If you stand here, that is the back, because the person where they stand here will see you at the back, and you also stand here will see him at the back, and the person in the middle will also see this person at the back, and the person at the back will also see the other person at the back. So that is back to back between the walls.
Cool. Back to back, review boys better watch your back to back. I see cocaine anytime I look in the mirror, and yet still this mirror sees no crack, will sees no
crack cocaine. He's talking about drugs. He's playing with drugs here.
Back if a round of applause sounds offensive, I give a hand and clap him back. I speak with but.
If a round of applause seems offensive, then I'm giving a hand of clapping back. Hey, when we say clap back, to attack somebody back, but Lyrical Joe says that kind of round of applause is offensive. Because when you are clapping for somebody, round of applause, but his own is not maybe praising you or clapping for doing something good. He's clapping back. He's attacked. Cook!
Takers, the Yeezys and Pumas. I'm not just a rapper, the lines are designers. Double entendre.
So you hear what he's talking about. Bottegas, Pumas, Nike, he said he's not just a rapper. He's talking about designers. He understands the game when it comes to fashion.
My lines are the twinners. You rap as a Ted man, your lines are between us. I heard a couple are designers. Double entendres, my lines are the twinners. You rap
double entendres, his lines are the twinners. Double entendres, twins, as in double.
As a Ted man, your lines are between us.
When you come in as a third line between his double entendres, your line is between us.
I heard a couple rappers wanna come and throw shots, but that's the kind of danger you look for and get lost.
He heard that a couple of rappers are coming. They want to throw shots, but that's something deadly. When you try it, you definitely get lost because he go make you get lost. Simple.
Before you come over here with a tough talk, let me aid you first. That's a red cross.
Before he come in, this is a tough talk. Let me aid you first. That is a red cross. As a red cross, first aid. Let me aid you first. Hey!
Took off the ground with my whole database. Now I'm in the clouds. Guess we are saved.
He took off the ground with his whole database. He guess he's in the clouds. Now we are all safe. He took off the ground with his whole database. All the songs that he had recorded. He took off the ground. He started rapping with all of them. Took off the ground. He started gelling with all of them. He started being successful with all his database. Whatever he has recorded in his catalog. Now he's in the clouds. He guess we are all safe, as in iCloud. And you know, iCloud, something can be stored in an iCloud. And I'm a bottom.
This is that 40 years boss. The game is in the midlife crisis.
This is 40 years old bars, midlife crisis. It's 40 years midlife. It seems like so because it is assumed that your lifespan in the world is 70. So 40 years, you are almost just ahead of your midlife. Okay.
Can't write this. Everybody failed to deliver, so you're looking at the midwife crisis.
Everybody failed to deliver. When they bring the rap game and say you should deliver, they all fail to deliver. That is midwife crisis. Because if you fail to deliver, the midwife wouldn't get a job to do. If you fail to deliver your verses, the midwife wouldn't get a job to do. Midwife no to mean no. So that is midlife crisis. And he rhymed that with what? Midwife crisis. And he rhymed that with what? Midlife crisis. Cook.
Man can't like this. Mind is pacing against my feet. I can't think about defeat. Start of
His mind is pacing against his feet. His mind is moving faster than his feet can carry him. So he can't think about the feet. He cannot think about the feet because the mind is fast. He's moving ahead of the feet. He's not thinking about the feet. Thinking about the feet and the feet in the back, but the mind is ahead. The mind is moving faster than, so he cannot think about the feet. And also he cannot think about defeat, as in defeat, to be defeated. Cook.
Heart is racing like Fast and Furious. Still I'm Paul Walker.
The heart is racing like Fast and Furious. Still I'm Paul Walker. Paul Walker, Fast and Furious. He's dead.
To my karma. No, the road used to be full of hard stones, but it ain't rocky anymore like Creed.
The road used to be full of hard stones. Now it has changed. It is not rocky like Creed. Rocky Balabu. No, Sylvester Stallone. You understand? He was featured in that movie, Creed. And in that movie, he was called Rocky. I forget the name, but that is the reference. Creed. Hey!
AB, I'm bringing you the ecstasy. The grass don't grow, I put niggas on weed.
Hey, baby. AB. Hey, B. Hey, baby. AB. I'm bringing you ecstasy. Ecstasy means enjoyment, happiness. So, AB, ecstasy, C. That is it.
Word to my karma. No, the road used to be full of hard stones, but it ain't rocky anymore like Creed. AB, I'm bringing you the ecstasy. The grass don't grow, I put niggas on weed. Let the LG.
The grass don't grow, I put niggas on weed. Okay, before I move on. So this is what my investigations revealed to me. They actually reached back to Lyrical Joe and told him that what he did there really caught the attention of a lot of hip-hop heads. And Tim Westwood himself texted him several times to thank him because he has seen a lot of reactions to that particular. He said the kind of reactions that particular video got, no other video has gotten that reaction. He's not talking about the number of views that video got, but the number of reactions that video got. No other video on that channel has gotten that before. And then he got a lot of hip-hop heads getting interested in what he does again because Lyrical Joe came on the show. That is why he invited him again. There is a lot to this. I will talk about it another time, probably in an interview with Lyrical Joe. So subscribe and watch out.
LGBTQ demonstrate. I care about keeping my demons straight. No,
he said, let LGBTQ demonstrate. He cares about keeping his demons straight. Let LGBT make them demonstrate. They are not straight, make them, but he cares about keeping his demons straight, being honest to himself, being like sticking to what he is doing, as in sticking to the rap, keeping my demons straight. That is it. Let them demonstrate. They can decide to demonstrate however they want, but he's sticking to whatever he's doing. LGBTQ and then keeping your demons straight. They are against straight. No, they are not against straight, but they are not straight.
colognes. I let the bullets spray and make them smell heaven.
No.
Care about keeping my demons straight. No colognes. I let the bullets spray and make them smell heaven. That's why the demons hate.
That is what the demons hate. He said no colognes. He let his bullets out of the gun and he makes them smell heaven. No colognes. You will not let them smell cologne. You will make them smell heaven. You will make them die and go to heaven. And how will he let them die? He will make his bullets free from the gun. You are too true. He has shot them and they are dead. Bullet is free from, and he will make them smell heaven instead of cologne. Cook.
I told you I'm achieving immortality. You ever made that sexual immorality? Involved in the God and the mortals combat. So right now you're facing that brutality.
Involved in the gods in the Mortal Kombat, and now you are facing brutality. You know, in Mortal Kombat you hear finish him. When they do back kick, boom, they'll be like brutality. You remember that?
I brought it home, I'm doing you the charity. It's crazy, but I'm keeping all my sanity. I'm scrolling up online, I see the comedy. On that account, all the rappers parody.
He said he's scrolling online, he's seen a lot of comedy, a lot of rappers. Like they are trying to rap, but he sees it as comedies. Are those their raw accounts or they are parody accounts of the rappers? Because he's not really seeing them well. Hey!
My fashion is wild, all the ladies desire. So my pants on fire like a lie, you aspire. I'm a ghost, I'm a writer, them as I let the choir sing. I'm high, don't retire, I be fly. Whoa, who's this ready? I do it in a grand style, daddy's daddy. Nigga,
I do it in a grand style. Daddy's daddy. Daddy's daddy is grandfather. So he does it in a grand style, as in grand style and grandfather. Daddy's daddy. Look!
throw away everything they were taught for a Stevie Wonder classwork, blindly copy. I see clearly when they know your virtue, but want to hold you. My middle finger on the CNN, the news is fuck you.
My middle finger on a CNN, them they give news. And he said his middle finger is on CNN. The news is simple. Fuck you.
I'm not supposed to please anybody but me, I beg you. So don't be stupid. These words are the arrow to your heart.
Hi! He is not supposed to please anybody. He's supposed to please himself. So don't be stupid. These words are arrows to your heart directly. Ansho, whoa, Ansho.
Yes, I write like Cupid. This exclusive when both sex couldn't bring climax to the game. I seduced it. Believe the rumors when it comes to the killing. I'm gold.
No.
About me, I beg you, so don't be stupid. These words are the arrow to your heart. Yes, I write like Cupid. This exclusive when both sex couldn't bring climax to the game. I seduced it. Believe
when both sex could not bring climax to the game, males came in to rap, thinking the game is a female. So they will bring the game to climax. As in, they will give the game orgasm. They couldn't. Thinking that the game was a male. So females also came in. That's what Lyrical Joe is saying. Trying to give the game a climax. Trying to give the game orgasm. As in climax. They couldn't. Both genders tried. But when he came, he gave the game a climax.
the rumors when it comes to the killing. I'm gold.
He made the game interesting. Beautiful.
I'm art in winter. Yeah, they painting me cold. There's
no.
This exclusive when both sex couldn't bring climax to the game. I seduced it. Believe the rumors when it comes to the game.
Yeah, so climax to I seduced it. As in when you seduce the game, you give the game orgasm, like whatever, then climax comes in.
I'm gold. I'm art in winter. Yeah, they painting me cold. There's
He's art in winter. Yeah, they are painting him cold. As in winter is very, very cold. That is most of the time that it snows. So that's the reference.
in the songs and the lyrics that I put in the stars. Now calculate the souls that I sold, and I'll be very happy if they ever try to mimic me. Don't see the man in the mirror without originality. And maybe if my ears are to the ground, the hell will talk to me. You told me burn them all and send them back to me on timely. No public transport. We got here by driving narratives. Listen to
no public transport. We got here by driving narratives. We got here by being in the headlines. No public transport. We started and we were coming. We were headlining narratives everywhere. That is how we got here. No public transport. We're in the topics, we're in the discussions. That's why I started to drive narrative. I mean,
hey. To my vocal, know what courage is. Must be wanted how they put me on fly. You wonder if my career is on the run and every song a fugitive. I look.
Hey! No, let me listen to this. Listen to this.
You told me burn them all and send them back to me on timely. No public transport. We got here by driving narratives. Listen to my vocal, know what courage is. Must be wanted how they put me on fly. You wonder if my
must be wanted how they put him on flyers. How his career
is on the run and every song
how his career is on the run. When they say someone is on the run, the person has run away. He's being wanted by the police, and they normally put them on flyers and paste them somewhere and share on social media. He said that is why how he's feeling. He's everywhere. Everywhere you go past, Lyrical Joe this, and his career is on the run. His career is on the peak. His career is improving. Like someone who is on the run. A criminal who is on the run and he's being looked for.
I look on the floor and I see a shadow of me. You look on the floor and you see a shadow of doubt. Overshadow my shadow, the meaning of blacking out. Embodying fame, nigga, even my shadow clout. What are you 7? They gave me an L. I flipped it up and got lucky with 7. I mean, what are you?
Whoa! Let's take it.
And I see a shadow of me. You look on the floor and you see a shadow of doubt. Overshadow my shadow, the meaning of blacking out. Embodying fame, nigga, even my shadow clout. What are you 7? They gave.
What are you 7? What are you 7? What are you 7?
Me an L. I flipped it up and got lucky with 7. I mean,
7 is a lucky number. Yes, 7 is a lucky number. You know, when you are playing a game and you get that 777, it is the biggest ever for you to get that. So he said they gave him an L. He flipped it. He flipped the L and got lucky with 7. So when you flip it, and also lucky is L. You understand? Yeah, lucky starts with the, but when you flip the L, you get 7. That like 7 is a lucky number, 777. So he said he got lucky and flipped it into 7. When you're playing the game and you're lucky and get 777, that is the biggest ever.
What are you serving? I'm eating everybody
So he played with 7777. And what are you 7?
on this plate. When the table turns, nobody's certain. I've been looking everywhere, all I
So what are you 7? No, he spoke about the plate as
lucky with 7. I'm in. What are you serving? I'm eating everybody on this plate. When the table turns, nobody.
He's eating everybody on this plate when the table turns. So what are you 7? When the table turns, now we're talking, I will eat you up. No more dessert. Dessert is no needed. I'll eat you up straightforward.
Certain I've been looking everywhere, all I see is waste man. Marital status never had improvement, cause niggas doing everything for engagement, like hitting on.
Niggas are doing everything for engagement. So the marital status is not doing what?
I'm eating everybody on this plate. When the table turns, nobody's certain. I've been looking everywhere, all I see is waste man. Marital status never had improvement, cause they.
Marital status never had improvement because all these guys are looking for is for engagement, but the marital status never had improvement.
Niggas doing everything for engagement, like hitting on my wordings.
Like hitting on his wedding. So the marital status never got, but they are doing everything to get engagement by hitting on his wedding.
Comments.
The next part of the tip be more interesting than the beginning, trust me. But we go end here. Part 2 go come. Watch it out tomorrow. Part 2 they come. Lyrical Joe freestyle Tim Westwood. Part 2. This was a breakdown brought to you by Lucas Trendz. Subscribe and let us keep on cooking. I'm out. Bye bye.